Back in 1959, my dad built a house about 200 feet from where this video begins. I was about 11 years old at the time, and I immediately fell in love living next to the back end of the fairgrounds, where I could go hiking along the river almost every day. We used to follow the river along the back of the fairgrounds over to behind the hospital, where there was a lane path that took you all the way down through the woods and along the river, and it came out at a field. And there also was a gravel pit in the area there that we would pitch a tent and spend the night. Also, we would take this route right here and walk back to the river because there was another trail that headed to the west. There were lots of trees, beautiful trees, huge trees along the river. Some of the biggest trees I've ever seen in the area are right along the St. Joe. But now it seems they're building a new trail for bicycles, and they're cutting down trees. They're cutting down trees everywhere you look. If you go over to the senior center and go in that direction along the trail, there's just countless trees that have been taken out. And for the life of me, I don't know why. These trees are homes to the little critters of the forest. They provide cover. They have many squirrels and birds, and the deer even seek shelter under them. But as you can see, they're taking a lot of the trees out, and I doubt if they're going to plant any in return. We used to walk along this path. Most of the time, at least in the summer, it was about one lane wide. By one lane, I mean one person lane wide. So you'd walk one person behind the other. And yeah, there was some poison ivy and different things to worry about, but generally it was a nice little path to follow. And we just loved going back here. Now it looks like they're cutting a trail from the new trail to the original trail through this bunch of brush and trees. I don't know why that is. They must have a reason for it. As you look at what is there full of brush, that used to be a low area in there that would flood and then freeze in the winter, and you could ice skate on it. And we'd play all kinds of fun games, running, skating around the trees. But now it's all full of brush. And the path continues, but it seems like they're trying to make it bigger and bigger all the time. And to me, that just kills the whole idea of a nature hike. As you can see, now you can see the homes and everything from the trail where you didn't used to be able to see them. When you were back here, you thought you were miles away from anything, from civilization as a whole. But now, it's just changing. It's sad for me to see that because I've been hiking it since 1959, as I said before. And instead of it getting better, it's getting worse.